Alright guys, so I do expect a Cell Saga category will sometime soon be introduced into Dokkan, so, I kind of want to clean up some of the Cell Saga stuff, get, my category ready for that in case it does come, right? This right here, as of right now in this moment in Dokkan, is probably the best Super Trunks in the game. He is actually a World Tournament reward card. He was okay when he originally released, but his World Tournament Awakening, he is very, very good, I think, for a, essentially a free-to-play unit. So, let's go ahead and rainbow him out. And, as you guys saw, he is on quite a few different category teams. So, let's go ahead and test this bad boy out. Alright guys, so we are here. We're starting out on the Future category team. And funny enough, I mean, the first part of this video I recorded on August 16th of 2019. So that was before we did indeed get the confirmation of the Android/Cell Saga, which was comboed, for that download celebration that year. Now this Trunks is an okay unit, I think, even now. Like, he's okay, right? Like, he's not like the craziest, the most spectacular unit of all time or anything like that, but he does have some fairly common links. I feel like we could see some decent numbers out of him. He's only at 64k defense. So the basics about this Trunks is that he raises attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns as part of his super attack effect. Then he also gives himself 80% attack and defense at the start of turn. And then he has a 50% chance of 50% attack, and then a 50% chance of 50% defense. So we should see his numbers sort of going up and down. His attack is sort of high for a free-to-play unit. Let's go ahead and see how much damage our boy Trunks is going to do right here. Again, I'm not expecting this Trunks to be like, oh, the god of the game or anything like that, but I feel like for a free-to-play unit that came out back in 2018 over on JP, well, 800k, that's a little bit lower than I was expecting there. Because, I mean, we had a couple of links active. What do we have? Golden Warrior, Messenger from the Future, we had Super Saiyan, and we had Royal Lineage all active. I mean, we're getting a lot of attack from links. We might... I think that attack stat was a little bit low. I don't think we had the extra 50% attack. I do think we missed out on that. That would explain, because it's like, oof. He is a free-to-play unit, right, from years ago. So, of course, he's not going to be the craziest. But right now, he definitely is the best Super Trunks in the game. I mean, it's not like... Super Trunks is not exactly a stacked character name or anything like that, but he's definitely not, like... Well, I don't know. Yeah, under a 1 million attack set, I guess there's nothing I could say except for he's bad, right? I am required by law to say he's bad under a 1 million attack set. That's definitely not good. The other thing, too, is that the STR and the Physical Super Trunks cards, I think actually could be coming up on a EZA at some point soon. So this guy's time as the best Super Trunks is definitely getting limited here. All right, so he's up to 100k defense now. That's a little bit better. We could definitely make do with that. One thing that is unfortunate is he doesn't have Cold Judgment. Cold Judgment is a link that I think really would help this Trunks out. So let's see what attack set he gets right here. Again, it's not like we haven't had support or anything like that with him, but still, his numbers haven't been the craziest. The other thing, too, is that because he gets that attack and defensive buff for 3 turns, it's like, in order to get the maximum effect out of that, you do want to run him on rotation, so you can get basically 2 stacks of that, but, yeah, he's under 1 million again. This is not a rotation unit for sure. Yeah, it's like, on paper, he looks kind of good, but I guess his stats would need to just be a lot higher, right? It's like, with the free-to-play unit stats of 12,600 attack and under 10,000 defense, that's what's sort of leaving him with a lot to be desired, so to say. Hopefully World Tournament units can start getting EZAs at some point. I mean, I would definitely be very happy with that, but we'll see, right? We'll see if they're actually going to be like, all right, World Tournament units, time for your EZAs. Eventually, I would think it's going to happen, but, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take. All right. Let's see if on this next turn we can get a better attack stat. We are going to have that Broly movie 40% Hybrid Saiyan support around. So at least now he's going to be able to break a 1 million attack. At least he's going to break a 1 million attack stat now, right? Yeah, woo, boy. Trunks, Super Trunks, chill. 1 million. He's a bad boy. Are we not going to... Dude, the future team is... Okay, I was going to say, are we not going to finish Vegeta out right here? What is this? All right. So let's see how we do. We'll go ahead and get Super Trunks right here in the middle here. And we're going to have, again, those same 4 links. I mean, the first 4 are going to be pretty easy to get. Golden Warrior, Messenger from the Future, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage. But this is definitely... Oh, okay, so he's up to 126k defense right there. I mean, he's going to get another 30% defensive increase after he super attacks. So, like, that's... I mean, for a free-to-play unit from 3 years ago, I mean, his defensive numbers are sort of okay, honestly. I mean, and especially without Cold Judgment. Like, Cold Judgment is such a powerful defensive link. But his defense is not the worst even without it. 1.4 right there. So that's a little bit better. So, like, a 1.4 million attack stat, and his defense is, like, over 150k after he super attacked right there. Like, that's okay. I mean, if he got, like, if you get some additional super attacks with him, I mean, he could definitely break, like, 200k defense. Like, he's not the worst ever. He's not, like, super good, but, I mean, there's definitely, like, way worse out there, right? Like, this is exactly the type of unit that, like, if they tossed an Easy A at him, he becomes quite, like, he actually becomes an interesting option. The other thing, too, about Super Trunks, dude, he is on just a bajillion category teams. I mean, take a look at this, right? Here, I want to pull him up real fast, and we'll go ahead and see. But he is on a lot of teams, man. So he's on, what is this? Hybrid Saiyan, Future, Full Power, Time Traveler, Vegeta Family, Super Saiyan, Android Size Cell Saga, Bond of Master and Disciple, Rapid Growth, Savior, and Connected Hopes. A lot of category teams. So, all right. Let's see what Trunks is going to be able to put up here. 144k defense. So, I mean, overloading him with support. Now our boy is starting to get some better stats. No way he could break a 2 million attack stat, though, right? Let's see. No way? Yeah, 1.34. He probably didn't get the 50% extra attack right there. I mean, you definitely could get him over 2 million, but it's requiring, like, a lot of support and stuff like that. I mean, this Broly movie Trunks right next to him is going to make any Hybrid Saiyan look pretty good, right? Like, that's kind of this guy's role, is to make other units look good. But, I mean, Super Trunks certainly could be worse. I mean, he looks fine. He looks fine. Yeah, it's pretty easy to look good over here on the Hybrid Saiyan team. There's just so much going on, right? You have so many good units, so many powerful units, like supports, defense. You could build a team around LR, Super Saiyan 2, Gohan. So, I mean, Super Trunks is definitely getting some good stats. I mean, there he is at 178k defense. Okay. So, you know, especially after he gets that super attack off, right? And is able to actually get, like, that 3-turn ability, he could get a little bit better. Plus, we got to remember that sometimes his damage and defense are going to be going up and down based upon if he is getting those 50% procs. Obviously, that does, again, really matter towards the damage levels we're seeing from him. But honestly, I feel like he's performing fine. Like, again, he's a free-to-play unit that came out in 2018 at this point, so it's difficult for me to, like, really go in on him. I feel like back in 2018, I feel like he was able to put up very solid numbers. A lot of these World Tournament units now, they actually are making them good, maybe to incentivize people to grind World Tournament, but, you know, now we're just waiting for the really powerful Easy A's for some of these World Tournament units, and that's going to be super good. Right, they start giving EZAs to these World Tournament units, and now we are actually in business here for sure. All right, so we'll go ahead and get one more, I think probably turn, one more rotation for our boy Super Trunks, and then we will probably finish up here. Again, I would say I'm pretty impressed. Initially, I thought he was going to look good, then it looked like he wasn't going to look good, but now it's like, yeah, he's definitely looking good. He looks fine. So we'll have the Rage Trunks super attack first. We have everything active here except for Soul vs. Soul. So we have a lot of links active here, a lot of support, 167k defense. So, you know, I mean, the thing is about the Hybrid Saiyan team, too, is like High School Gohan and the 40% support Trunks, the one from the Broly movie, like, they're so powerful. Like, you know, it's not like you would run them in, like, Hybrid Saiyan Super Battle Road and stuff like that, right? Like, it's not like they're just, like, fodder-level supports that, like, we bring for showcases, but then when it's time to do real content, it's like, nah. Like, High School Gohan and that Broly movie Trunks, like, oh, yeah, they're definitely good enough to bring in a Super Battle Road. Like, I have several Super Battle Road no-item runs with this High School Gohan a part of it, right? Between his stun, the support, the damage reduction he does, he's very good. So, all right, Super Trunks looked okay here. Again, he's not the craziest unit of all time, but he certainly was not bad either. I feel like he put up some good numbers here and there. Now, again, not being able to hit like a 2 million attack stat is rough, but with the right circumstances, at least his defense did look pretty solid. All right, so this is Rapid Growth Super Trunks. His leader skill is INT type key 2 and 70% to stats, so fodder leader skill, but who cares? His super attack is the Buster Cannon, which does supreme damage to the enemy and raises attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. His passive skill, Confidence in Power Growth, gives him 3 key and 80% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he has a high chance of an additional 50% attack, and then a high chance of an additional 50% defense. So those are both 50% proc chances to get the extra attack and defense. His links are Golden Warrior, Messenger from the Future, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Z Fighters, Soul vs. Soul, and Shattering the Limit. And then his 12 key multiplier is actually 145%, which is pretty good. 145% for a free-to-play unit, I mean, that's definitely fairly solid there. And then our boy Trunks is on a lot of category teams. Again, I mean, he's on ridiculous teams too, like Hybrid Saiyan, which we saw he was so good on. He's on the Time Traveler team, which has a really, really good roster of characters for sure. He's also over here on the Vegeta family team, which is definitely improving, but it needs a lot more help as well. Oh, whoops, I kind of jumped all over. He's also over here on Future. This is a Future category team. We need more buffs to this team added right now for sure. He's also on, this is Full Power right here. Full Power is, you know, slowly but surely getting there. Again, so Hybrid Saiyan, Future, Full Power, Time Traveler, Vegeta family. Then this is Super Saiyan right here, which, I mean, we did just get the Dokkan Fest Trunks and Goten, and this Trunks, definitely some really good options over there. He's also over here on the Android/Cell Saga team, which needs a lot of help. This is one of these teams that I think needs a lot of help. He is also over here on the Bond of Master and Disciple team, which got a lot of good units during the 6th-year anniversary. He is also on Rapid Growth. This is like a complete throwaway, horrible team. They just completely shafted this team when making it. That's basically it. He is also over here on the Savior category team, which I guess could be solid, you know, because Tech Ultimate Gohan is so damn good over there. And then finally, Trunks is on the Connected Hopes category team, which I guess potentially could be a good team. So let me know what you guys think of this INT Super Trunks from the World Tournament. I thought he was fairly impressive today. I mean, he certainly could have been worse. He could be better, but I think he's okay for a free-to-play unit. We'll see how powerful he's going to look once a potential EZA would come. World Tournament EZAs, please start coming soon.